Alright guys, so this video is going to tell us all about what is Benchmark Universe. So this will be just a part 1 video. I can dive into some more detailed things for you if needed. So make sure you comment on the video, send me an email if you need help. So parents, for you too, if you want more explanation, make sure you ask questions during conferences or anything like that. So on everybody's Clever homepage, depending on your class, so this is a Miss Davidson student, it may be a favorite for you. Okay. Otherwise, it's going to be in some sort of folder that is labeled as class apps, or, I think in my homeroom, it's Mr. Richards class apps, and it'll be in there. So in Benchmark, we give it a click, and what it's going to open up is this window here. Okay, so I'm just going to show you in here about a little bit of each one of these and what they are. So obviously you can change your background. As you can see, a nice little beautiful galaxy theme here, one of my favorites. I love galaxy themes. And profile settings. We never need to sign out. That's the great thing about Clever, is it's always signing you in to where you need to go. So if you are a student who might be going to a different house over the weekend, or you're staying with grandma for a couple days, all you need to know is your Clever sign in, and all those other profiles will have those passwords saved. Okay, so if I were to click library, what it does is it gives you access to all these ebooks, okay, grades K through 6. So you can access any and all of these different stories. It's a library, okay? But the other big thing and most important thing is that we can toggle here between ebooks and Benchmark Advanced. So when we click that, we're going to then click our grade level. So for example, our 5th grade, we are currently working in Unit 1. So these are things that we are currently using in our class right now. Okay, we started using this story. We're going to continue using that. But there are other stories that you can now access that will help you with what we are doing now. They have readers' theaters, novel studies. So if we were in school, we could do a novel study on Esperanza Rising. But here's how we use these stories. So if I were to click and open a story, it'll open up in a new window, and I can go into read mode. So I can edit or customize this, so that allows my notes to be saved. So I can just type in the story, Dred Scott notes, something like that, click yes, and now the students know this is called edit mode when they see this grid and it's in edit mode up here. So what I can do is I can turn my pages, I can begin reading my story. So one of the cool things about these stories is they can read words for you. If you click a word, it'll read it for you. You can click play and it'll read the whole story to you. But here's the most important thing that we have been working on, is saving our notes. So if you click this margin here, I can type in some notes. Here are my notes. And notice as I was typing that, this little save thing, it flashed over here. I gotta make sure I save my notes by clicking this cloud. If I don't save it, sadly, it will not save it for me. Okay, some tools also. I think there's some videos here about some tools I've already posted, but just to remind you, you can add post-it note questions. You can click over here and add a post-it note, and that will pop up to me that you've added some notes. But the most important thing is to always click save. Okay, so that is your library. This is how you access any of those stories that you need to. Okay. Assignments is another thing. I went over that in my test, so make sure that you're always keeping up to date on those assignments. So parents, if you have any questions on Benchmark Universe, make sure you let me know. Go ahead, log on, and find all the stories you have access to. It's pretty awesome.